Hello, I'm Ellen Gay Rich with Discipling Nations Africa DNA, and our mission is to train and equip leaders just like you and empower you to transform your nation, beginning with yourself. Our topic today is communication. Communication. To be an effective leader, you must understand how to communicate with others, how to communicate your ideas, your vision with clarity, and then how to understand what your team is communicating back to you. There are several skills to learn in effective communication. But today I want to talk about one particular skill, and that is effective listening. The other skills we will cover in phase 2 of our training. Today we will talk about how do you effectively listen as a leader. What does that mean? Because you want to effectively communicate your goals and you want to listen to what your team is saying and try to understand what they're telling you. The more you listen and understand, the more respect and trust they will have in you and for you. And respect and trust, if you will remember, is one of the traits of a healthy relationship. So we want to maintain a healthy relationship with our team. So what is effectively listening? Effective listening is just as important as speaking. Listening. It's more challenging than we realize. I had to learn to listen over the years. Proverbs 17:28 says, "He who shuts his mouth, shuts his lips, is intelligent." Meaning, when you are quiet, when you keep your lips shut, when someone else is talking, you look more intelligent. But it's much more than that. We must realize that we need to listen to what other people are saying instead of reacting to what we think they are saying. Oh, have you ever done that? We must understand how to realize what people are saying to us instead of trying to react to what we think they are saying to us. You see, good listening involves responding instead of reacting. What happens when you react? React, by its very definition, means you are pushing back to what they're saying to you. You are reciprocating. You want to reciprocate to what they're saying. For example, if they're angry, our natural tendency is to reciprocate with anger. What is reciprocate? Giving them back the same thing they are giving you. So we don't want to react. What do we want to do? We want to respond. What is the difference? Response means you're waiting until they get through before you formulate your answer. Response is giving respect to that person. When you respond to someone, especially if they're angry, you are inserting peace to the situation instead of pushing and giving them anger back. Wow. So react is like this, respond is like this. Do you get it? So do you react when people are talking to you, or do you respond in peace? I really want to understand why you're upset. It's a better response than saying, well, that makes me mad too. No. When you get angry and they're angry, that's a reaction. So what I want to do is give you some tools for effective listening, how to respond instead of react. And number one, you want to give the person speaking to you your full attention, your full and undivided attention. How do you do that? You make eye contact with them. I know in some cultures, eye contact is not done, but it's a learned response. When you're not looking at someone, when you're looking at the floor or the ceiling or around, they think that you don't care about what they're saying. Make that eye contact. Cool. Another thing, stay off your phone. Suppose you're talking to me and I'm doing this, answering a text. I'm like, sure, yeah, and I'm doing this on my phone. My phone rings. I take a call. Oh, hello, how are you? Yes, I would love to get with you. Okay, goodbye. What have you just done? You have told the person your phone is more important than what they are saying. Put your phone down. That's why we have the rule in class. Cell phones go in the basket. They go in the basket. Why? Because we don't want you to be distracted. We want you to hear and understand and participate in class. Wow. It's insulting. It's rude because people are thinking you don't care. And you know, we have a saying that people do not care how much you know until they know how much you care. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And you can show them how you care by putting your phone down, making eye contact, and listening to them. Fully listen, showing respect to them. Another sign of a healthy relationship. Number 2, this is important, clear your mind of any judgment, of any counter arguments that you want to formulate while they are talking. For example, they're talking and you're thinking in your mind, oh, they're wrong, this is what I'm going to tell them, but you're not listening to what they're saying. You will make up a response that may not be correct. So not only put your phones down, but clear your mind to listen and understand what they are saying to you. Whether they're trying to communicate an idea, an opinion, they're angry, they're upset. Listen. Listen. You must, as a good leader, you must be willing to listen to contrary opinions, to someone who may have an opinion that is opposite yours. Listen. Avoid the temptation to interrupt them. When someone's talking, the worst thing you can do is start talking over them or finish their sentences. When you start talking over someone, you are telling them, my opinion is more important than yours, and I really don't care what you have to say. Don't interrupt when someone is talking. That's rude. That's just plain rude. Give them time. When you interrupt them, you are showing a lack of respect. And what is lack of respect? A symptom of an unhealthy relationship, yes? So you're also trying to control them when you interrupt when they're talking. Control, another symptom of an unhealthy relationship. Give them space to tell you what they're talking about. Listen with your undivided attention. Another thing also is nonverbal communication. Number 3, watch your nonverbal communication. In nonverbal communication, that includes your body language, your eye contact, your facial expressions. For example, if you're talking to me and I do like this, what are you thinking? When I fold my arms and I look at you, what are you thinking? You're thinking, she doesn't agree with me. She doesn't care what I'm saying because she's made her mind up. And I know that she's not going to care about what I'm saying. Wow. You know, your nonverbal communication, which we will learn much more about in phase 2, your nonverbal communication sometimes speaks more than what you say. So keep your body language open, make eye contact, listen to what they are saying. Number 4, make an effort to understand what the other person is saying. Understand what they are saying. And you can communicate to them by saying things like, what I hear you saying is this. Before you make a comment, give them back their words. Rephrase or paraphrase what they were saying. If they say, I'm very angry about what happened, then you can paraphrase that and say, I understand what you're saying is that you're angry about this thing that happened. And then you can give an opinion, or even better, ask a clarifying question. Help me to understand how that's making you angry, or help me, can you tell me more about that particular situation? What you're doing is you're showing them that you value what they're saying to you and you want to understand before you can give them your opinion or your take. Again, we want to respond instead of react. Wow. So you can say things like, I believe I'm beginning to understand your issue, and issue instead of the problem. You can defuse a situation. For example, if someone's angry and they have the problem and you say to them, I'm beginning to understand your issue. What you've done is you've taken the problem, which is big, and you've demoted it to issue, which is smaller. Again, you are defusing. What is defusing? Remember, you have a stick of dynamite. You put a fuse in the dynamite. You light the fuse, and it blows up. So your job is to defuse, take the fuse out, defuse the situation to keep it from escalating. And you do it with these listening skills. And what you're doing when you repeat their thoughts and words back to them, you are validating them. Not validating bad behavior or wrong opinions, but you're validating them in the sense that you're letting them know you hear what they're saying and you're trying to understand. You don't have to agree with someone else to validate them. So you can say, I understand how you feel, or help me understand why you're feeling that way. And number 5, have a positive attitude. Smile. What's wrong with that? Africans have the best smiles in the world. When you have a positive attitude, it's one of the traits of a good leader. Attitude, remember? When you have that positive attitude, people will not fear to come to you to discuss issues that upset them. And they feel like they won't be judged if you're someone with a positive attitude. So what we've learned today is effective listening includes, effective listening means that we respond instead of react to someone. So I hope you will listen to this video again. Thank you for joining me today. My name is Ellen Gay Rich with DNA, and I look forward to our next time together. God bless you.